Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing great. Let me get my life together here and get all of my stuff set up, and then we can move along. So we're going to use this transfer tonight. It's called Ghost People, and we're also going to use glow-in-the-dark ink. I'm going to show you how it works, and I'll take some pictures in a little bit and show you how good it glows, okay? Now, it does appear to be white, okay? But it is not white. So you need a layer underneath, okay? Just like if you ever used the glow-in-the-dark ink, it's the same exact concept, okay? Now, let me open this. And hey, Kathy, how are you, love? Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Keyword is ghost. It's all set up and ready to go. You can use that link to get the supplies for this project. Now, I'm not going to fuzz this transfer. I'm going to stick it right on here. And I don't know if that's straight. I don't think it was. So, let's get that a little bit more straight on here. Okay, so stick it down really well. I've got my, well, okay. I commented as myself on accident, but that's okay. I didn't switch over to my page. It's fine. Okay. This is bright white ink, and whenever you comment Ghost, you will get the link for both the inks that we're going to use, okay, for bright white and glow in the dark. Hey, Sandra. Hi, Tina. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Connie. So we're going to take a mini squeegee and our bright white ink, and we're going to make sure we don't have ink on our hands, okay? Now, I'm going to just go, I'm going to do this whole transfer in white. Now, you could do it in any other color. My shirt is black, so I needed to do it in a light color, okay? I don't know if I've tried the glow-in-the-dark over a dark color, but I assume it would work just fine because it glows in the dark. Okay, so you wouldn't be able to see the other color anyways. Maybe y'all can try that and let me know how that works out. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? Hi. Both my Stephanies are here now. Hi, Sandy. How are you? Okay, here we go. Now, we're going to use white ink on this entire transfer. And I do have my heat press ready to go. It's heated up to 305 degrees. Okay, now we're going to put on the white ink, we're going to press it, and then we're going to clean the transfer, and we're going to go again, okay? With ink, I really don't like to not clean the transfer in between uses, just because there's too big of a risk to get ink all over the place, okay? And you can't clean it off. Alright, so definitely keep that in mind. I'll show you how we clean a transfer. Hopefully, I have a board eraser here. Sometimes it falls on the floor and then I don't know where it's at. But it's here. I have it. Alright, now I've got that good to go, I believe. Let me recharge this so that it doesn't shut off. Hi, Margie. How are you, love? Okay. Now, I'm going to pull this up, but I'm going to keep I have my little squeegee right here. It's not cleaned yet, because as I pull this up, if I find a spot that I missed, I'm going to want to go back, set my transfer back down, and get it just a little bit better, okay? I'm already starting to see. Plus, with a dark shirt like this, you might need a bit of a heavier hand, okay? I don't like to go heavy right at first until I know that, yeah, I definitely needed more. I can kind of see some places where it's not really dark. The white's not really dark enough to my liking. So I'm just touching it up before we pull. But now we're going to do the pull. Make sure that your hands are clean. Alright, no ink on them. Wipe them off on a baby wipe or whatever before you do this part, if you have ink on them. Now, I'm going to do a slow peel. It looks perfect. Absolute perfection, okay? Now, I do have a piece of parchment in between my shirt. I know y'all can't see it, but it's there, okay? And I also have another piece of parchment right here, okay? Now, drying this is not going to do anything, okay? It's not going to dry it. But I like to do a little drying first, okay? This step's not required, but I like to. Now, if you haven't gotten your Color of the Month Orion yet, you need to grab it. Because I heard today that it's going to be going out of stock tomorrow. They're about to sell it out. So, definitely go grab that, okay? And whenever you comment Ghost on this post, you'll get the link, okay? And it's included in the cart if you want it. It's purple, and it's beautiful. Now, 305 for 30 seconds. We're going to press this one twice because I'm not going to be able to get the whole thing in this. This is a 9x9 heat press from Cricut. You don't have to have this one. I like this one. It works great for me. But any of them will work. Or an iron. If you don't have a heat press, just take an iron. And you might want to let this sit. They recommend that you let it sit for 24 hours before you go to heat set it. And then take a piece of parchment with a medium hot iron and just move that around. Hi, Mom. How are you? Making a Halloween shirt. And it's going to be cute. I'm going to wear it year round because it's adorable. And it's going to be glow in the dark. So another 30 seconds just to get the bottom part of this design. And we're almost there. I do have my heat pad underneath here just to protect my desktop from breaking my glass mat, pretty much. Okay, now that is heat set. Okay, I'm going to take that and set it over here. Good. I'm glad you made it home okay. So there's our design so far. It's just bright white paste, okay? Now, let me just make a little bit of room because I only have my desk here. Ideally, I would take this to the kitchen sink and I would put it in the sink and wash it there. But we're in my craft room right now, so we're going to get what we've got. And we're not going to throw a fit about it. Okay, so plain water. Just going to spray that down. Okay. And then a board eraser that is extremely dirty, but it's dry, so it's fine. And my dish mat, and I'm just going to clean that. I want to make sure that I get all the ink out of the silk screen, okay? If it's a dark ink or like a red or black, it's going to probably stain your transfer. It's no big deal, okay? Don't worry about it. Now, I flip it over. Same thing on the back, okay? Same exact thing. And I'll get a new part of my board eraser and just wipe that really good, okay? Get all that ink off of there. Now, you could either, if you're done for the night, okay, you could let this dry just like this with the sticky side up. And as you can see, the stick seems to be gone. This is so cool to me every time I do this. But let me clean this off because I'm going to reuse it. And close up my ink before I get it everywhere. Okay, so this is my fuzzing cloth, okay, my brand new one that I just opened the other day. I'm going to take that and I'm going to set it right inside of the microfiber side and just kind of set it down there. And I'm going to dry it real well with the microfiber side, okay? And I'll flip it. It's already, the stick's already starting to come back. That microfiber does it. I don't know. It's weird. Okay? If you find that your transfer is not sticky when it's wet, that's normal. But then all of a sudden, it's back, baby. Okay? It's real weird. The first time I had one of these transfers and I washed it, it scared me. Because I thought, oh no, these new transfers aren't great. It's not sticking. It's not sticky anymore. And then I dried it and all of a sudden, My night's going great. How are you, Janice? Nice to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so here's our shirt, and I've screwed this all up. Okay, so let me just fix my... Okay, it says I ghost people all year long, which I'm an introvert, and I don't really enjoy being around a bunch of people. My social battery, it takes a lot out of me to be real social all the time. And so I enjoy staying in. Okay, now my transfer's clean. As you can see, there's no ink in the silk screen. I'm going to just take this and I'm going to set it right back down. And I'm going to line it up with this design, okay? Now, it's a little bit harder, easier said than done, okay? Sometimes. But if you get one part, the rest should pretty much fall into place. Now, I don't want my shirt to be stretched, okay? So if you had it stretched before, you're not going to have the same lines again, okay? And you want it to be the same lines. So I'm just trying to find the lines. Okay, well, now my words are screwed up. So let's see if I can do it a little bit at a time here. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then down here, the same thing goes. Okay, I'm lining up well. Seeing that my shirt may have been stretched a little bit, and that's a concern. So I may have been better off to use my ink mat, okay, because then it would stay exactly where I had it, but I've now just pulled this off of here, so that's annoying, I know, sorry. Okay, there we go. We got it. Okay, that's lining up. And my ghost is lining up. Okay, the things are coming into place, alright? I'm almost there. That works. Now I just need this one to work. There we go. I'm getting somewhere, okay? Just having to get it just right. Okay. Plus the shirt's a little bit stretchy, so. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Alright, now, I have my glow-in-the-dark ink, okay? It looks like it's yellow-ish, green, something, okay? Or white even. It's not. I don't know how it's going to dry, if it's going to dry clear or what. But I'm going to go in with a healthy dose, okay? And I'm going to work my way around my transfer, all right? Now, I want to make sure that I don't miss anything, and because it's clear, it's super hard to tell, okay? So I'm methodically doing this, okay, where hopefully I'm not going to miss anything like this. I'm also trying to scrape it up as I go too, so that I'm not wasting a bunch of ink. Which these real smooth transfers really make it easy to do that. Alright, there we go. We're almost there. Oh. Alright, now, close that up so we don't make a mess with it. Again, we're going to peel. Make sure we don't have any ink anywhere. Now, you're not really going to be able to see this much, okay? So it's going to look like you've done nothing here, which is okay. Not too bad. And then for our heat setting, we're going to do it exactly the same as we just did. 305 for 30 seconds. I'm going to do it twice so that it's fully heat set. And then I'm going to wear this shirt, and it's going to be fun in the dark, okay? And I'm going to forget that it's glow in the dark until I'm in the dark, and then I'm going to be like, oh yeah, it's glow in the dark. It's pretty great. It's going to be great. I can feel it. If you ever use the glow in the dark paste, this is going to be the same thing, okay? It's awesome. And all it needs is some light to charge. So I'm going to move this down just a little bit and heat set one more time, and then we're going to be good to go. That's literally it, okay? So remember, if you have an iron, you need to do this over 2 days. Let it dry for 24 hours, heat set the first layer, and then the next day come back in and do the glow-in-the-dark ink, and then let it dry, heat set with the medium-high iron with some parchment. Just keep moving it around about 4 minutes, okay? And that's that. Now, as I pull this up, I'm just going to check. I think I'm good. Make sure that I don't have any ink coming off on my hand. And I think I am good. So let me just show you all exactly what we're working with here. Can I get this out of here? I'm going to do it. Let me pull this out. The bane of my whole existence is that parchment in the center. Okay, here we go. Now, that is a cute shirt. What do y'all think? I hope you love it as much as I do. I can't wait to wear this one. Comment the word ghost to get all the stuff to make this yourself. And I love you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow. Good night.